Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. Yes, you're seeing it correctly. Gowipe in 2025. It's ridiculous. It's so much fun. I'm having a ton of fun with it. It's seriously crazy. I'm not going to say it's a meta strategy, but hey, it's working. You guys wanted to see these goofy armies. I'm here to bring it for you. Let's go into some friendly challenges, and we might be just crazy enough to tie it in Legends League as well. Yes, we're using the big Gowipe in the big 25. It's crazy. I can't believe we're having success with it, but World Champion, we're going to start off with the dive. What you want to do is just set up path for your P.E.K.K.A.s and Golems. Obviously, you don't want them straying away all around the base. That is going to be just absolute nightmare talk. This is all ground expo, so you can see like the ground army still working against a base like this is kind of insane. World Champion, I'm avoiding the Town Hall. I do not think that is a smart decision, but remember, I see a really cool path. I could go for this bottom side, but I see her just getting confused, honestly, in that section. Same kind of thing at 12 o'clock. So I'm like, you know what? This outside ricochet cannon looks perfect because if my World Champion gets in towards there, it's going to work amazing. My World Champion is also running the haste and the electro boots. You can change that out for the rocket spear, and once you recall her, you can use it in the middle of the base. I found similar success with it. Both versions have worked quite well for testing that I've done, but the haste, as you can see here, once you have it in a controlled environment, she rips through defenses, and if you can get the timings down, you will be well on your way to get some pretty solid attacks off with it. My poor Spirit Fox decides to go down there, runs into some damage, but my World Champion is going to get this scatter shot. Once she gets that multi-archer tower, I'm okay, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to recall. Because my Warden is running both books, it's nice because I can use, even with the World Champion going down, she gets healed back up. I'm going to go double Skeleton Spell. I'm going to get my Queen in, Siege Barracks, and then I'm also going to support my Queen with two P.E.K.K.A.s, two extra P.E.K.K.A.s. So now we got 4 on this Queen walk going. Then I'm going to get my Golems down in front, Super Wall Breaker early to get us in, P.E.K.K.A.s behind, and now at this point, we get the Wizards behind too. Going to get in our King, Warden, and we are off and running. I'm going to make sure my World Champion gets sent back in too, but I don't want her to run too far in front. Got to be careful because you do want your King to survive, so if in case a Monolith locks on early or something like that, you can use a free spell on it. And at this point, I'm going to deal with the Ice Golems in the CC. I see my World Champion taking some damage, so I'm like, you know what? Let's drop the Rage, pop the Warden ability, and look, she's going to get healed back up. Queen's still doing good on the outside. You can provide her a Rage if you want sometimes. I prefer to do that, but usually I'm like, you know what? It's okay. Like for attack like this, I probably didn't need it. King got locked onto there, but he's still doing quite well. Queens are clearing up the back end side. 4 times speed through this. World Champion's going to rip through the Town Hall. We still got Valkyries at the top side. This was kind of crazy for the amount of stuff we still had left up. I still got Golems. I've still got a ton of Valkyries, Golden Mites, and then obviously Queen and the King. King finally decides to go down. Queen rips through that ricochet cannon, and we got ourselves a 3-star, which is super sick. I'm going to do 1 more attack, or maybe even 2 against 2 different style of friendly challenge bases, and I'll see you guys there. Look at this. We're actually getting somewhere with it because this was the first time I tried my clanmate's base and I 3-starred it. So this was hilarious, but a pretty good base too. But what do I actually want to do here? Well, ground expos, that's scary. Single target infernos, that can wreck your P.E.K.K.A.s, golems. They're going to get shredded. Heroes too. So we're pretty much going against a base that's compact, can't break through all those walls. This is a struggle base, but we still end up smashing it, which is kind of fun. But my World Champion, I don't want to go in towards this compartment. This is an absolute no-no. That's asking to get your World Champion absolutely nuked. So I want to kind of build in towards the Rage Tower compartment. So to do that, I could choose 6 o'clock. I could choose 9 o'clock because it's symmetrical. They're kind of the same style base. Topside World Champion goes in towards this compartment, so I don't want to do that from either 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I decide for 6. My World Champion works there. I could have done 9 o'clock too. Totally fine. Pretty good job here, but watch this. This is a dumb, silly mistake. I thought my World Champion would path towards a Wizard Tower, but not take that wonky direction, so I just let her eat this damage, and I'm like, I can't waste another invisibility. Then, as she's getting cleared through this Inferno Tower, make it invis, because I know the aura damage is going to take it down anyway. So I'm not going to panic. Doing a good job here, keeping the Spirit Box safe. As it gets closer towards the Town Hall, you have to be a little bit more quick, because look how quickly the Town Hall takes a shot, so that's kind of a struggle, but hey, World Champion still healthy. We got her at kind of 50-ish% health here. We have 1 more invisibility left. I'm going to use it. And now I'm not going to wait for her to get that round of invis because my Spirit Fox is low. So is the World Champion. So I decide to recall. Now look, that 6 o'clock funnel is completely set. Now what I'm going to want to do is set the opposite side funnel. I notice there's a single target Inferno. I know it's a ground expo, obviously minion prints. I want to distract them with the skeleton spell. So I'm going to use 2 skeleton spells, get my queen down with the siege barracks. I like to support my queen with a P.E.K.K.A. and one of the P.E.K.K.A.s just to clear towards the top side. And now to attack this ricochet cannon, I'm just going to get my golem spread out. P.E.K.K.A.'s behind, obviously with the wizards, and we're just going to kind of dominate here. We're going to get a king, headhunter in to get the royal champion. And now look at this funnel being set. This is why if you're really good at setting funnels, not many attacks won't work for you, because you can still dominate bases even with like suboptimal armies. Even though I'm really liking the Gowipe, queens shred through there, and now the king is directed straight in towards the core of the base. I see super minions with an ice golem in the CC. I freeze and poison it. Watch this. This king ability is going to open up all these walls. I'm going to catch all these troops in the warden ability. Even after the eternal tome goes live, look at this. That nerf comes into place. Look at everything. It's still in its vicinity. The world champion is going to take care of the enemy queen. This is kind of ridiculous. We still have wizards left over, and then we're going to dominate the backside rage tower that I was scared about initially. We can go 4 times speed through this. King's alive, queen's alive, world champion's alive, giant still alive. It's ridiculous. The RC finally ends up going down. But this was kind of like some serious overkill, and I was shocked when I got this one. I was like, no way, I got to show this off. But a ton of fun. We're going to do one more friendly challenge, and then we are going to attempt to do this in Legends League. Okay, guys, this is getting ridiculous. I'm gaining confidence where I genuinely think I can do decent with this in Legends League, but that is obnoxious of me to even think I'm probably going to get annihilated. But hey, we're going to have some fun. This base is spread out, probably a nightmare, so I'm just trying to find tough bases that I can get wrecked on. Look, all ground expos, people were arguing like, oh, the air attacks you're showing against the ground expos. I am trying to set myself up for failure here, but I still can't. We're doing well. So my role champion, I do not want to go for the town hall. That is absolutely what we want to avoid. But if I can get my P.E.K.K.A.s and king in towards the core here, we are happy campers. So what I'm going to try getting my role champion to do is at this wizard tower, have her in, and watch what I'm going to do. I saw she didn't take too much damage here, right? So I'm just going to eat all this damage, and I'm going to use it to just save an invisibility spell, which was kind of ridiculous, but hey, it's going to work out. And I'm going to show you another trick I like to do. As my role champion's getting low here, I'm going to get her in towards some key defenses. Once I get her there, I'm actually going to pop her ability to gain some health back and then have her snipe the rocket spear shots here instead of later. Both versions work well. This one was just more so just kind of countering how much damage I had taken, which was obviously my fault. I'm going to get this invisibility down, now pop her ability because now I want her to stay in place so she takes out that scatter shot with the aura damage, but then also make sure I can kind of have my Spirit Fox stay safe. I think I got greedy here because I wanted to take care of this rage tower, and I was a little bit late getting the invisibility in. But at this point, you can see I've cleared from 12 o'clock almost down to like 4-ish o'clock. I saw these CC troops come in. I'm going to have them deal with my queen over here in the siege barracks at 9 o'clock. But I'm also going to provide a P.E.K.K.A. up top to have some extra clearing and just make sure we're good on time. But I think we'll be fine. And then when I have the P.E.K.K.A. siege barracks come out, I actually like to support with another P.E.K.K.A. just to kind of add some additional oomph in there. You can add some wizards too. Super wall breaker early. Get the skeleton spell to distract the monolith. And then we're just in with the super... Oh, sorry, not super, but with the P.E.K.K.A.s and everything like that, get the Warden King in and super wall break ourselves in towards that compartment. Diggy stuns the monolith, and the monolith is down. At this point, we are looking pretty good. I'm going to get an early rage. I'm going to get my Royal Champion in there, and then I'm going to use an Warden ability. The Royal Champion still had some Rocket Spear shots. I'm not going to force the King ability just yet. I'm waiting kind of for these core builder huts. Watch this. As I see the Ice Golems come out, I pop the King ability. That's all cleared. The King and the P.E.K.K.A.s and Golems in there are full health. Same with the Royal Champion. I see the Queen on the left-hand side. I'm going to provide her a Rage, pop her ability, and have her go insane. Watch this. At this point, we're going to speed up through the attack, and we are going to get some insane overkill. I'll slow down here so we can just watch on normal time. But we've got Valkyries, P.E.K.K.A.s, Queens, obviously from the Magic Mirror, the Giant. World Champion finally goes down, but we still have our King alive. This is insane. Like, to have this much overkill with Gowipe at Town Hall 17 makes me almost tear up. Like, it's seriously that awesome. But we're going to speed up here, make sure we get some time now to focus in here and take it into Legends. And we have to. We just have to. We are at 5,800 trophies, so we are high up there. We're going to get to solid base for sure. Can we get a 3-star? Okay, I was crazy enough to do it, and look at the base I had to do it against. Ground expos, double invisibility, single target inferno right to start. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to get cooked. Am I not? Is this going to be a 1-star? But guess what? we are going to try to regroup. I won't spoil, but from a world champion, I need to set a solid path or I'm done for. My best path, though, either I could have went in towards the town hall and dealt with this invisibility tower. I could have used the skeleton spells to help me like set off the invisibility towers. I decided against that because I felt like if I get my world champion in from the top side, I'm going to just speed up before she actually gets put into battle. I don't know. I felt like the invisibilities do me more value actually getting out some buildings and setting the path for my P.E.K.K.A.s and stuff that I didn't decide to set them. Now, do I regret that decision? We shall see. Okay, world champion's in. She's clearing here. I'm going to get my next invisibility down. So far, so good. She's making a nice path for us. I can get my troops in towards that core compartment. No problem because I can funnel the opposite side with the queen. Here, I decided to use the invisibility. Look what I do. Because now I see the path. I'm going to set this invisibility on the ricochet cannon, but she targets the minion prince. So I'm like, you know what? My world champion's healthy. I'm going to have to recall, and I'm okay with that. At this point, I'm going to funnel the opposite side with the queen and the siege barracks. I'm going to give her a P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to provide her, I think, one skeleton spell. I still don't know if I should have done those double skeletons there on that, because I'll spoil it. We get close to a 3-star, but not quite. Going to get the wizards in behind. Going to send in a super wall breaker. Going to get our king in. And we're pretty much good to go here. I'm providing a super wall breaker for my queen too, because I feel like it is worthwhile. The only thing I kind of regret, remember, if your world champion runs too far out front, you want to pop her ability a little bit early. I felt like maybe I didn't play this as best as I could have. I popped the warden ability here. She's already out front. I popped the king ability here. I get my freeze going. The reason I did that freeze is because I didn't want that invisibility tower cooking me, but I saw the ice golems here, so I wasn't too scared. But I should have popped the RC ability early, but look where she's at. She's at the core. I'm like, oh my god, I got to pop it now. But thankfully, she had the Spirit Fox, which is actually not that bad. She's going to start targeting these Infernos. She's going to take out the Town Hall for me. I needed one last shot from the Queen to take care of this Monolith. And I think that's probably what did it for me, because now it's going to get healed back up. I'll go 4 times speed, so you guys don't have to watch them beating up on walls and stuff like that. World Champion does end up going down. She got the value we needed. King P.E.K.K.A.'s still alive with the Warden. But look at that Monolith. It's going to regen, and we're not going to get it done. It was so unfortunate. I really did think we would have our 3-star. I would try again. This is the last attack I had in Legends League. Very fun. Very cool to do. To bring it out at like 5,800 trophies was awesome. I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. If you like stuff like this, I can try Gowipe next. And I'll see you guys there. Peace out.